Probably put the kettle on. Oh, this one. Bad German? Bad German. You're groaning, but you didn't guess it. First time I took a show to Edinburgh, it was basically, everyone my whole life has thought I was mental, but I'm just eccentric. Turned out I was having a breakdown. It's all over the shop. Having a breakdown called Section Nightmare. So I was like, Lewis, I'm glad you found this so funny, a bunch of dicks. So what happened? And then the second time, so I was like, right, the second show, I'm just going to dick around. This will be just dicking around now. Second show, my mum died, and obviously that's so sad. So everything I wrote went back to that. So that was like a sad show. You're right not to laugh there.
One thing I love a pub quiz. Do you have any quiz fans in? I love quizzes, but I think sometimes, right, the quizzes in the West Country can be the most local thing that you've ever gone to in your whole life. I went to one not that long ago, and the guy that was running it, a little bit drunk, walked in, looked around at everyone in the room. It was, alright, welcome to the weekly quiz. If you don't mind, I'm going to go straight on now to question number 1. Geography. Who lives next door to the post office? That kind of struck me because I wasn't from the town. Me and my friends were going to travel to do this quiz. I said, mate, is that genuinely the first question? He went, don't interrupt. We've got a lot of questions on this evening and the wife's at home watching Poldark. I don't want her to get carried away without me. Question number 2, history. Who used to live next door to the post office? Question after question, right? It was the most local quiz I'd ever been to in my whole life. My absolute favourite question of that whole evening was question number 17, current affairs. Who's been sleeping with John's wife? Bonus points if you can put them in the right order. It was incredible. It's not very often that you get a quiz that has a local doggy around, but that one did. It was amazing. Obviously, like I said, me and my friends, we weren't from that town, so we came dead last. But on the plus side, John's wife gave me a telephone number. So, swings and roundabouts, I guess.
Areola Grande. And I don't like to brag or anything, but I actually know quite a few famous people. Don't like to brag. I move in quite spectacular circles. Right? That's why they call me Spirograph. And and I actually know, remember Heather Smalls from M People? Yeah. That's fine, never So she, because you know that song, you think that's Black Box Right on Time? Yeah. No. No. That is Heather Smalls from M People. That's her singing that bit, and she was never credited. No one ever credited her for that song, so I thought this is ridiculous. Because she's a pal of mine now, I thought, right, I'm going to get her justice. Hashtag justice for Heather. So I found out who didn't credit her, right? And then I followed them around for a day whilst whispering in their ear, "What have you done today to make you feel proud?"
The Gararoofa have arrived to eat your body flesh alive. Gararoofa, just ideal for you if you've a foot or two that needs some eating. Gararoofa needs some meat inside their little fishy tummies, toe flesh, heel flesh. Yummy, yummy. Gararoofa, predatory, piscine, pedicure or trooper. Please don't be a party pooper. The foot spa's doing a bargain, 2 for 1. If you can bring a friend, they'll forage round your body end. Gararoofa, you've no need to use a loofah. They'll nibble on your new verruca and gorge on aging hardened corns and other growths your body spawns. A coolie callous feeder. A bold, bloodthirsty little bleeder, a manky, festering, pus-filled bunion is to him like cheese and onion. Gararoofa, just where do they do a poo? Perhaps they do it on your skin and then eat it all up again. What else do Garrarufa eat apart from ankles, toes and feet in their natural habitat? Plants or plankton, seaweed, sprat? Garrarufa, Garrarufa, super duper Garrarufa. Just watch out, you foot spa goers, as you are dangling your toes in the softly lapping water. Beware, beware, you ought to keep a wary, scary eye, though they might seem like just small fry. Last Wednesday, in the shopping mall, a Garrarufa and his pal, a mutant near-extinct piranha just shipped in from Dutch Guiana, and possessing quite an appetite, ate my big toe with just one bite. So beware the Garrarufa, or you may lose a part of you, for the greedy, guzzling, gluttonous Garrarufa will do for you.
Prodigy.
Hang on, 1 second. I think I've got some spirits over here. Hello?
I go 1920.
1920? Why would you go back to 1920?
It's like the flapper shit and the nice hair and the neck.
Is that a Truro schooling sort of level? It's all the flapper shit. I like that. Okay, all the flapper shit. What an amazing. Is that just duck shit on everything? I don't know. That's cool. Well, that's nice. Normally, right, people don't have a definite answer, and all of you have done the usual thing of sort of hesitating and not having it. You've all got somewhere that you think you might go, but you wouldn't say it immediately. I asked my best mate Sam, right, where he would go back. He didn't hesitate, like any of you lovely normal people. He immediately went, 1st of February 2005, which is a bit of a random date to just pick out of the ether. I was like, Sam, what of all of time would you pick the 1st of February 2005? What could possibly have happened on this most momentous of days? He looked at me and said, that, my friend, is the day that bastard Jamie Oliver started his vendetta against the turkey Twizzler. I would go back and stop that from happening. Like some sort of junk food Terminator, I couldn't believe it. I said, Sam, out of all of time, you would go back and stop the banning of the turkey Twizzler. You wouldn't go back, for example, and stop the outbreak of World War II. And he said something even more stupid. He looked me in the eyes and went, of course I wouldn't stop World War II. Saving Private Ryan's my favourite film. What level of greed and selfishness does one person need? At least like 20s flappers and shit, that makes a bit more sense, I think. But he's always been, we're in that pub quiz team together. And a question came up in that recently, and like, he always sort of is in our team, but he never answers anything. And this question came up recently, and he got so oddly confident with it, and I've never seen him so confident with any question. The question was, which physicist came up with a theory of relativity? Does anyone know the answer to that question?
Isaac Newton.
Einstein, we had an Isaac Newton, but there's an Einstein one. So obviously Einstein, Sam got so fucking confident with this. I've never seen him so confident ever in his life. And he sort of put his hand up when he went to the quiz master. He said, if we know an interesting fact about Einstein, do we get bonus points just like in QI? Right, now you can see the quiz master. I think he was quite happy having his little local quiz compared to something amazing like QI. He said, yes. If you can tell me an interesting fact about Einstein, I will give you bonus points, just like in QI. My mate Sam stood up, that's how fucking confident he was, looked around at everyone in that packed quiz and said, did you know that Einstein was the doctor, not the monster? Fucking horrible, eerie silence filled the whole quiz as everyone realised what that beautiful moron had done. And like, the quizmaster just had to look him in the eyes, but mate, did you mean Frankenstein? To which Sam, with absolutely no drop in that confidence, just stood there and went, I never knew his first name. We haven't gone back to that quiz. It was awful. It was horrible.
It reminds me, because it's great at first, and then you feel a bit nauseous. Which reminds me of my Auntie Mavis's wedding, when the first dance was Smack My Bitch Up. Chinchilla.
Yeah.
So, I'd like you, if it's alright, to learn my dance moves with me. Is that alright?
Yeah.
Okay, everybody up!
I want to be free in Utah. You want to be free in Utah too. I want you to be free in Utah. You want me to be free in Utah too. For if I've had 6 with you in Utah, you've had 6 with me in Utah too. I want to tattoo you in Utah. You want to tattoo me in Utah too. I want to tattoo your cockatoo in Utah. You want to tattoo your cockatoo in Utah too. I saw a looter in Utah. You saw a looter in Utah too. I saw a looter on a scooter in Utah. You saw a looter on a scooter in Utah too. I saw a looter on a scooter with a shooter in Utah. You saw a looter on a scooter with a shooter in Utah too, carrying a tattooed cockatoo.
So it goes like this, it goes.
I can see a toucan with Lord Lucan in Utah. Can you see Lord Lucan's toucan in Utah too? Who can see the toucan with Lord Lucan? You can? How many? 2 can. I know you have a suitor in Utah. You know you have a suitor in Utah too. Your suitor in Utah is your tutor and doorman, Norman the Mormon. I want to neuter your suitor in Utah. Say you won't be true to your tutor in the future. After what I'm going to do to your suitor in Utah, you'll need to suture your tutor in Utah. That's what I'm going to do to your tutor in Utah. You will never see a cuter, suitor in Utah. And I will never see such a thing in Salt Lake City either.
Stop! Did you do it?
Why did you do it? Yes, I did it. It's really odd in the animal kingdom. There's a lot of discrimination. In some social circles, I'm considered too black, and in others, I'm considered too white, and I just wanted to get me some motherfucking tentacles.
Yeah.
I was in a pickle because these paws don't tickle. Did you just say, what the fuck is this? I felt jealousy because there's no racism in the sea. See any boys?